Well, hello and welcome to the March update 2022 for Integrity New Homes and the franchising group. We've got tons to share as usual, and I'm really excited to announce that we've got two new franchisees this month. We've got both of them in Sydney, interestingly, in the sort of inner west region of Sydney, and there's been a little bit of a gap in our presence there, so we're really excited that coincidentally two guys from a very neighbouring markets are joining us this month. So Great. We're looking forward to that, and we're looking forward to introducing those guys to everyone at the conference. But the interesting thing we're finding at the start of 2022 is just this unprecedented demand for franchises. So we've been in this market for many years, and I've never seen a year like this where there's so many people coming to us saying, can we get a franchise, or what's franchising about? And I'm obviously encouraged by that, and I think it's a testament to the success of our existing franchises. So well done to the team.
Very good.
But it's also a testament to our staff, our direct staff, who are just consistently providing a quality product to our existing clients and helping them be more successful. And I think the market's seeing that. And so things are really getting momentum in that space at the moment. So I'm really enjoying talking to new builders, and the demand is like 2 a day I'm talking to about our product and our group, and it's become a process of saying, you're maybe not at the standard that our group expects. And I think that as a brand, that's where we want to be. We want to be able to say, okay, we're going to let the people join our group that are committed to a process of continual improvement. And that's the message I'm sending to people that are inquiring about joining the group. Angela, you went to the conference venue on Monday.
I spent a day with the conference venue, the organisers of our conference. That was really cool to just go and see the venue, see the rooming, how that's going to be set up, and
because it's a new venue.
It's a new venue. We've been at the Pullman previous to this, but now we're at 60 Roby Street Mascot, which is the Branksome Hotel. It has beautiful facilities, a gym. It's got a rooftop bar that looks out over the airport. And
so that's where having our function there.
That is the evening function, which we're going to put out there. For the evening function, we have a dress code. So we would like everyone to wear whites and neutrals to this function for the evening function. So put your white shirts in, put your linen shirts in. We just want to see that. So yeah, it's going to be a fantastic event.
This is for photographic reasons.
Yes, it's all for colour, For those ladies out there, you'll understand that. Anyway, yes, it's going to be lots of fun, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, great. So the conference registrations are now nearly all finalised, and we're going to see everyone there before the end of the month. Now, coming off the back of the conference, we're looking at some initiatives for the business, and one of the ones that I think has been somewhat downplayed but really important, growing in importance in the marketplace, is the Green Smart or Green Consumer. And I did the HIA Green Smart training many years ago, and as a group we've been able to leverage, I guess, my training as a leader of the business, but we'd had some inquiry to say, Glenn, we really need to formalise this as a group, and I'm pleased to say that the HIA offered our builders a discount. We're going to be able to do it online.
Great. And
the majority of our builders have put their hand up and said, yes, we want to participate. So our skills, our training, our branding, our marketing in that space is going to really take a big step forward this year, and I'm really pleased about that. I think that's really important, and the progressive builders in the group have identified that, and they're on board, so we're stoked about that. The other thing we're seeing the sort of the dial spin towards is accessible housing. Now, if you haven't heard of accessible housing, it's a home that allows the occupant to live there for the duration of their life, which includes maybe a period of disability, maybe in a wheelchair, maybe in a walker, something like that. So people don't have to go out of their own home to see their full lifespan. So that means hallways that are a certain width, doors that are a certain width, floors that don't have steps in them from the garage and into the shower and so on. So they're actually only relatively minor tweaks, but they have to be on the plan to be compliant to provide that outcome for someone. So I've identified this and been doing this for forever in our business, but all of a sudden we're getting to the point it's going to be legislated, it's going to be a requirement. So if you go back to our home design order forms, you'll see the option for people to select this going right back 10, 15 years ago in our documentation. But now we're moving to the point of legislation. So as a brand, we're just aligning all our standard designs, our commonly designed plans to suit that requirement, so our builders can go and sell a product into the marketplace they know is fully compliant. And I mean, that seems self-evident, but you don't want to be on the back foot with this sort of thing, because a purchasing decision for a client takes many months in new homes. So we're going to be on the front foot with that this year, ensuring that we're providing a compliant product. The other thing I'm really pleased to see in the business happening right now is franchisees going out into the marketplace with the Integrity New Homes brand and doing community-minded things, community events. So I was really pleased to see Felicity Carter doing Ski for Life in connection with the Integrity New Homes brand. And we've seen that in Toowoomba last year, where there was fundraisers for someone in the community there that had an issue. So I really want to encourage that. I think as a brand, we need to have compassion. We need to be seen as someone that's both in the business community, but part of the community that needs things, real things done. So I'm really encouraged to see that, and want to encourage everyone to be a part of that. Yeah, and finally, the suppliers that are at our conference this year. Look, the conference event is really subsidised by the suppliers. I mean, we might plan it, but the suppliers make it possible. So I really want to encourage everyone to dial into the suppliers that are making the conference possible and support them. I mean, we're making purchasing decisions every day as builders. We need to say, okay, which are the brands that are really on board with our brand, and get alongside them. So I want to encourage you in that. And the last thing I'll say about the conference in closing is we have a guest speaker there, Martin West from XGAP, who's a specialist leadership trainer for business owners. Now this is, you're not going to get training like this anytime through the year, any other way than this conference event. Now, Martin's going to put out a survey that invites you to go to your team, your subbies, your staff, and get some feedback on your leadership style. Now, this might seem quite confronting initially, like no one wants to have their style out for all to see, and it's not for all to see, to be fair, but the point is you're going to get the feedback, the real feedback from your team about your leadership style. I want to encourage you, if you're investing time and money to be at the conference event, you need to go in there with that feedback, so the presentation about leadership is going to be very real and very meaningful to you if you've got this feedback.
Excellent.
So please engage with that, participate. You're really going to come away with the way to go to the next level for your business if you've engaged with the full process. Thanks for being part of our update this month, and we'll see you all soon.